this week's Monday Matters, where every Monday we answer a question from one of you or our clients. Home renovations can transform your space and add value to your property, but they don't have to break the bank. With a little creativity and effort, DIY renovations can help you achieve the look you want while staying on budget. In today's video, we're going to share practical tips for handling some of those projects and hopefully making the process more smooth. I'm Missy Stakers, broker owner of MStagersRealtyPartners. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about tip number 1. Plan and budget before you start. Now this is really important so that you don't end up spending too much and you have a good idea of what the renovation's going to cost. Outline your renovation goals and set up a very realistic budget. And that's crucial to making sure you come in on budget as well. Prioritize the projects that add the most value, like your kitchens and your bathrooms, and curb appeal, which always gives you the most bang for your buck. Tip number 2 is going to be always focus on the small but very impactful changes. Now this is important. Simple updates like simply painting walls, updating your hardware on your kitchen cabinets versus replacing all the cabinets, and adding lighting can dramatically transform a space. It's the easiest way to upgrade and make something look not just fresh, but brand new and modern to whatever is currently in style. Tip number 3 is invest in the right tools. DIY projects are much easier and more professional looking when you have the right tools. And a very simple example of that is caulk. Nothing is worse than to see DIY caulk just simply thumbed in with a big old thumb mark, and it looks like it's 2 inches thick and not nice and neat like you typically see when you walk in and somebody that knows how to do it has done it well. So make sure that if you need to borrow or rent the right tools and do it correctly so it doesn't look like it was a DIY. Tip number 4 is, and I've used this myself, always research and learn the different techniques. With YouTube today and Google and all the other search engines out there, you can watch tutorials and read guides and also practice techniques before diving into whatever you're going to tackle. Start with beginner-friendly projects. And I will tell you that if it's something you've never done before, like tiling, you don't want to start with the floor. Not a good idea. Always make sure it's something that is small enough you can learn on or do well, and leave the big projects that you've not done before to someone else to do and learn as you go along or watch them. And tip number 5 is know when to call in the pros. Like I said before, tiling a floor is not something you want to do as your first DIY project if you're going to sell your house. Because the last thing you want to do is spend that much money on a big project and have all the learning curves still in front of you, and when you're done, have a floor that looks like you just learned how to tile. So it's important to call in the pros to do those things until you have more practice under your belt. Other things like electrical and plumbing are really important to call in the right person, because you don't want the liability or any issues when you sell because you didn't have the expertise and did something wrong, especially when it comes to safety items. DIY home renovations are a great way to add value to your property while expressing your creativity. With proper planning, the right tools, and a little bit of research, you can tackle the projects confidently and transform your space into something you love. Just remember, it's always okay to bring in the pros when the task requires those specialized skills. If you want more up-to-date real estate tips and market information or advice on buying or selling a home, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Also check out our website for all of our current listings and helpful content for both you as a buyer or a seller. If you have questions or need personalized advice, please reach out to us because the experience matters.